Good morning, everyone. Mr. Bonnell coming at you. I'm real excited to be talking about some ancient civilizations, and our first one being Mesopotamia, and why it was considered the first civilization. We're going to be going over that next couple weeks for our unit for, like I said, Mesopotamia. And I want to get started off. We talked about last week a little bit, and when you were doing some initial research about this being called the Fertile Crescent, okay? And why this area was so important. And um, when we look at how civilizations, how they end up springing to life, well, it all comes down to water. Okay, and if we think about here in the United States, where are big cities built up around? Let's think about Kansas City. What waterways are we close to? The Missouri River. St. Louis, the Mississippi River. Those big rivers, guys, are a huge influence on back when America started. And this is how we connect it back to Mesopotamia, because most civilizations they try to thrive. They thrive because they have water and they can grow crops and provide, food for their people. Okay, so with Mesopotamia, we had what we call the Tigris and Euphrates River that kind of made like a crescent shape, like they kind of moved, and then the land went like a crescent moon, and they call it the Fertile Crescent because these rivers would flood, and when it would recede, they'd leave the silt, which is a certain type of soil, fine soil with rich minerals and little rocks in there. It kind of made for great growing of crops. So they call that the Fertile Crescent. So the problem was when after that would flood stuff out. So they had to figure a way to keep that water from always going away, and they find a way to be able to irrigate their crops. So when it did dry up, they still had water and a way to grow their crops. So today, what I want you to do is kind of study about this a little bit. And so on our Google Classroom, you're going to click on, and I've tried to put this now, it's easier for you guys where it says virtual. So virtual days, Monday, Tuesday, and I put the title. So in my hybrid online document, I try and match it up with this so it's easier for you. So for a Monday, Tuesday, we're doing the irrigation system. You simply click on that, okay, and this pops up, and you would click on the Google Slides. Now, some of you are forgetting. Don't forget to read the instructions when it goes to these slides or whatever it might be. It says click on the link below. Be sure to follow directions on both slides and complete the assignment. So when this comes up, it'll look like this. You're going to have two slides, one, and then the second one's right down below, but both deals with the Fertile Crescent. Now, I'm going to show you because this part it says annotation toolbox. It says read the following text, annotate as you read. Annotate means highlight, take notes as you read the article, and then you're going to respond to the text questions. Be sure to follow the annotation directions in the margin. So what all that means is you're going to be reading this, and I've already did this. You have to come over here and you're going to be taking this and highlighting certain things. But look, once I do that, my yellow box is gone. So what you have to do, and it's what kids, you don't have to do this if you want. Some kids want to, they like to highlight because you can just read this article and then do the next one. But sometimes kids, they like to highlight and you can't because you won't let you circle the words. So you come over here, highlight where the box is there. You hit Control C and copy it. And then every time you do it, you can move your stuff and then Control V. Sorry, my fault. Okay, and then another box pops up. So you just keep hitting Control V, and you can highlight certain things of information in here. Again, Control V. It just keeps making extra boxes for you. And again, you can shorten these, find what's important. So that way you can know where to go back when you answer the following slide, which is right here, the Fertile Crescent. It says respond to the following questions based on your reading about the irrigation systems, which we just did within the area of the Fertile Crescent. So here you'll see you got the questions, and you just simply have to go and type on here. You got to sometimes double click to get that cursor to work, and you just type your answers, and that's all you have to do. And I made a file, made a copy for everybody, so you should be all right. You should be good to go. That's all you have to do, guys. So, like I said, some of you might want to annotate by highlighting. You can do that. Some of you just won't. You can just go back and forth and read and answer these questions. All right. So, and that's all you have to do. There's only like 6 questions here. This one down here is like either it's a true or false. But just go back and forth between this one and this one to get your answers. Okay. So that's all you have to do today. This talks kind of about the irrigation system and why it was so important, because it allowed for the growth of crops so we can build a surplus of food for the people, okay, through the lean times, and they have extra food. All right. So, all right. So that being said, guys, I hope you have a little information for me on this next time I talk to you. You guys have a great day now.